Hi guys, it's Eamon from the Movement here with your lunchtime Pilates class. So I hope you're all well. Today, hump day for some of us, Wednesday, middle of the week. So hopefully a little bit of exercise at some stage today will help you get over it, okay? So hopefully you can join us for about 30-35 minutes of work here on the mat and a little bit of standing up at the beginning. And we'll start in about a minute, okay? All right, guys, when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to do the first part of the class standing up. So some standing exercises just to work on our balance and obviously that core activation as well as we go along. All right, so just to start us off, what I want you to do is keep the feet together. Come up nice and tall through your body. Imagine there's a string at the top of your head. Just extending you and keeping those shoulders down. When you're ready, take a deep breath. Inhale up with the hands. Exhale down. As we inhale, imagine your lungs expanding to the side. One more time, and exhale down, and then we're just closing them in. Lovely. What I want us to do next, guys, is we're just going to lean our head over to our right side, okay? What I want us to make sure we're doing is we're relaxing our arms down. So make sure those shoulders come down. The shoulders are coming up as we lean our head over, okay? Because we want to stretch here the side of the neck and the traps leading into the shoulders. So just lean over and breathe, and just let that muscle release, and then just start to nod up and down 5 times. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping those shoulders down. Go over to the other side. Lean the head over to the left. And again, trying to release and breathe the neck and the shoulders and nod for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to the center and just give 1 or 2 big circles clockwise and then go back the other way. 2, and 1. Lovely. Good stuff. When you're ready, let's take another deep breath. We're going to inhale up. Fill up those lungs. As we exhale down, what I want to do is really start to engage the core muscles. So think about a harness almost running under your torso, so pulling you up and supporting you up through your pelvis. And we're going to draw in there, and we're going to hold that tension as we breathe. So give me 2 deep breaths without the hands this time. Just allow your shoulders to come down. Think about that harness, pulling it up, muscles of the harness around your pelvis. One more time. Good stuff, beautiful. Right, guys, what we're going to do next, we're going to focus on a little bit of balance work, okay? So make sure the feet are about hip distance apart, standing off. Starting off, should I say. And when you're ready, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the right leg and we're going to let it go back. But as we do that, guys, what I want you to imagine, we have 2 parallel bars running down either side of us, and we're going to hold on to those parallel bars for just a little bit of support, okay? So hold on to those bars, think about those bars, and you're pulling against them by letting your shoulders come down. And what we're going to do, we're going to lift up our leg. Leg is going to go straight up behind us. We're going to allow our body to come forward, holding on to those bars. Deep breath, squeezing into our core. As we exhale, I want you to lift that knee up in front, and then we're going to repeat. So just push that leg back straight. Squeeze the glutes, lean forward, activate the core. Feel the hamstring on the left leg start to kick in. Holding on to those imaginary bars and pull up, and see if we do 3 more without putting that foot down, okay? So we got to put all our balance through here into our core, holding on to those bars, so keeping the shoulders down, Bring it up. Really squeezing the core as we exhale and push back. Inhale, exhale, push back. Come up. Roll the way through. Lovely. One more time. Allow the body to lean forward. So think about making a nice straight line. Head down to that back toe. And one more time up. Holding on to those bars. And then relax, okay? Center yourself again, guys, okay? We're going to go over to the other leg, okay? So it means our left leg is going to go back. I'm going to stand to the side so you can see what's happening, all right? We're holding on to those imaginary two bars that are running beside us. They're going to allow us to visualize our balance and make sure our core is engaged. When you're ready, let's lift up that left leg. Let it go back straight. Allow the body to lean forward. Hold on to the core. Hold that balance. And then bring that knee up. And then inhale, exhale, go back. Slight bend in my right knee, guys. So my hamstring is holding on here. And then exhale up. We're going to do 5 on this side. Back we go. Holding that balance. I'm feeling like I'm going to fall over, so I'm going to grab those bars to center myself. And then come up. That's 3. Let's do 2 more. Back we go. Lean the body forward. Squeeze into the core on the way up. One more time. And up. Beautiful. Good stuff. Shake it out, guys. We're going to go back with that other leg this time. Okay, so we're going to put the right leg back. And we're going to step back into a lunge position. Okay, so watch me slightly from the side to be able to see what's happening. I'm going to drop that back knee towards the floor. What I'm going to do then, guys, is keep my hands by my side. I'm going to straighten that back leg. Okay, so see that line I've got from my head all the way up. Or sorry, down to my ankle behind, all right? And then I'm going to step out of that with my hands, okay? So I'm going to stay on that same leg. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hands go back. Drop the knee first. Then straighten. Then come up. And again, hands go down. Back knee drops towards the floor. Then straightens. So activating here a bit more. And then come up. Let's do 3 more. Hands go back. Knee goes down. Then straightens up. Then pulls up. That's it. And again, knee down first, then straighten that back knee, and then come up. Last 2. Down we go with the hands. Drop the knee, straighten, and come up. One more time. Drop the knee, straighten that back knee, and then come up. And we're going to go to the other side. So start with the hands up. Left leg is going back this time. Lunge position, drop the knee. All right, bring my hands down. Now I'm going to bring my hands down, straighten that back leg, and then come up. And repeat, down we go. Drop the knee, straighten, and come up. 6 in total, so 4 to go. Drop the knee, straighten. Big squeeze the core on the way up. And on the way down, inhale, exhale, down. Last one. And come up. Beautiful. Good stuff, guys. When you're ready, we're going to make our feet nice and wide. We're going to come into a plie position. So heels are pointing in, feet are pointing out. I'm going to try and get my hips to sit under as I'm trying to open up my legs as much as I can. So sit into those hips, and when you're ready, let's extend our hands out to the side, right out from the shoulders, and breathe. So try and tuck those hips under. Bring the hand in and out and in and out. And again, keep going. Make sure we're getting into those hips. Remember that harness, this is where it really comes into it. That harness is keeping us supported through our pelvis. Good, when you're ready, let's bring our hands out to the side. Let's make a little circle. So make sure we're not feeling our back. If we're feeling our back, just make your squat a little bit shallower and keep breathing into your core. So remember, that's where the support is coming from. So breathe and allow it to lift you and hold you in this position. Back the other direction and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, straighten the legs. Good, when you're ready, let's let our hands go down, keeping that plie position with the feet. Let the knees go out, sink down, arms straight, and come up. And again, deep breath. Inhale, exhale, down, and up. So you should be feeling the hips open out here, guys, especially when we go down. Don't let your knees collapse in. Try and point the knees out over the toes. Remember, you only go as deep as you can. Make sure our back stays neutral. One more time. And up. Beautiful. Good stuff, guys. We're going to go back into a semi-lunge position, but this time we're going to go to the floor, okay? So our right leg is going to go back, and we're going to bring it to the floor under control, and we're going to bring our hands down inside that left foot, okay? Just hold in here for a second, guys. All I want you to do is just straighten out that back leg, stretching the hip flexor behind, and breathe. What I want us to do is our inside hand, we're going to bring it up and over, follow it all the way around as much as we can, and just tip our bum there behind on our left leg, okay? And bring it all the way back. That starting position. And again, deep breath. Up and over, long arm. A little bit of work to the shoulder and the back, as well as to our hips. Keep that back leg as straight as you can. Tap it back. One more time. And bring it down. Drop that back knee. Let's switch to the other side. So right foot comes up this time. When you're ready, straighten that back leg as much as you can. Think about making a nice line from ankle to head. Inside right hand goes up and over. Tips it from behind on the right side. And then back. And again. And then back. Two more times. Follow as much as you can with your eyes. And keep breathing through the core. Lovely. Drop that back knee. Let's bring the other leg back. And let's push back into a child's pose position. The bum goes back towards the heels. Reach the hands out. And really extend the hands, guys, while pushing the hips back, okay? So remember, get into those lats. So think about lengthening from here, behind your shoulder. Shoulders coming up beside your ears and inside, and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Come up to an all fours position. We're just going to stretch out that spine, okay? So just a few cat camels. So when you're ready, stack the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Start off at the back as neutral as you can make it in your mind's eye. And when you're ready, first thing, drop the chin. Round up into your back. And right down the spine, tucking your tailbone under and hold for a couple of seconds, pulling your tailbone into your spine, your belly button into your spine, and then exhale, push the tailbone away, let the back collapse in, get into the shoulders and breathe up to the ceiling, and then repeat, chin down, extend the neck, open to the shoulders first, round it down, hold the tailbone under for a breath, then exhale, push it away. Much action as you can get into your spine, then drop the chin, round up, all the way down, pull the tailbone under and breathe, and then push it away. Come up. Good stuff, and then find that neutral position. Okay, take a picture of it in your mind's eye. So we did the two extremes where we were very arched in, we were rounded up. Okay, so find the spot in the middle where you're nice and neutral. Your head is in line with your back, so it's not drooped down. It's not up like that. It's right in the middle. Find that position and try and remember and really squeeze here. This is where we really need to activate those core muscles, our pelvic floor. So pull up that harness of muscle running around your pelvis and draw it up while you breathe. And keep breathing and reconnecting with it. 3, 2, and 1. What I want us to do, guys, is I want us to push our knees back slightly. And we're coming into a half plank position. Okay? So we're not sticking our bum up. We're going to draw our hips down, keeping our shoulders over our wrists. We're just coming into a half plank position. So some of you do this on your knees when you do plank, and that's fine. All right, but I just want you to hold this position here, really squeezing into your core. Okay? If you want to make it a bit harder, you can lift your lower legs up, but just make sure that you have a nice line through your body and you're feeling your core work. That you're not arched down, you're not sticking your bum up. You bring a nice line down, hold it. Good. What I want you to do, guys, is hold that nice line. We're just going to let our shoulders release. So just go into your shoulders, push your shoulders up to the ceiling, push your chest out, and then retract it. And again, in and out, in and out. So I'm not moving my body, I'm just letting it fall in between my shoulders, and then I'm lifting it back out. Okay, so I'm not moving through my hips, I'm just moving through my shoulders, retracting and extending, just to get a bit of action in the shoulders. One more time, and then we're going to roll, holding my body where it is. Let's roll into the shoulders without bending the elbows. Again, keeping my body secure. I'm not moving my hips in and out or up and down. I'm just rolling through my shoulders as much as I can. I'm back the other way. Lots of people are suffering with shoulder issues. So it's always good to try and work them out a little bit. Push back into that child pose position. Grab the stretch and breathe. Good. Come back up onto all fours. What I want us to do is flex the feet and let's go into our downward facing dog. So head goes down, hips go up, and we're breathing from here. Remember, we're getting the stretch. And just imagine here as well, guys, what I want you to do is that harness that's wrapped around our pelvis is actually drawing us up, but we're pushing our heels into the floor as well. Good, and breathe. We're going to come out of this downward facing dog, guys, by bringing our knees down towards the floor. Just give them a little tap of the knees, nice and gently, and then exhale back up. And again, control down, nice and slow. Tap the knees, push back up. And again, nice and slow. Tap the knees, push up. Remember that harness? Just imagine somebody's letting the harness down and they're bending their knees, and then exhale, the harness gets pulled up. And two more. One more time. Good, beautiful. Bring your knees down to the floor. Onto all fours, guys, and we're going to come to a lying position. All right, so to get there, guys, what I want us to do is just roll over and sit down. Good. What we're going to do next, guys, is some roll downs. So we're going to go from a seated position or half seated position to the floor, okay? I'll give you a few versions of this, guys. I'll give you the easy one first, just to use your legs. All right, so grabbing onto the back of our thighs. We can lift our heels up if we want for this. You can keep them down again if you want to make it a bit easier on you, all right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn slightly to the side so you can see my back for this, all right? Because what we want to do is we want to round the back out as we go down, or remain in focus forward, okay? So imagine the first thing that goes, we want to touch the floor is our waistband. So we're going to get that waistband on the floor, drawn our belly button in towards the spine, keeping focus forward, and then go down as far as we can so that we know we can come back up and then nice and tall at the end. All right, so using the legs first, we're going to use the legs for 3, and then I'm going to make it a bit harder, and you can then decide if you want to make it harder yourself, then you do that, or I'll stay with the easier one. Okay, so coming up nice and tall, drawing into your legs. Good, then take a deep breath, push the waistband down first, start to roll down. I'm just going to go to about here, and then I'm going to use my core rather than grabbing onto my thighs, so just there for a little bit of support, come up tall at the end. Round down, waistband down first, about to halfway, and then hold that roundness, guys, squeeze here to come up, and then draw yourself up tall at the end. Good, one more time like this, push down, and up, and come up tall at the end. If you want to make it a bit harder, lift those legs up slightly, and then roll back down from here with bent legs, and then draw up with control. Straighten up a bit too quick there, guys, so I'm going to fix it the next time. Round it down. Waistband first. Round it up. Come up tall at the end. One more time like this. Then I'm going to straighten the legs out. Down. And I'm going to let go completely on my thighs. Straighten the legs out. This is a harder version again, guys. Rolling down, arms straight out. Round down. Just to about halfway. Make sure you can come back up without jeopardizing your position. And then come up tall at the end. And again, round it down. And come up. One more time. Lovely. The next one, we're going to go all the way to the floor. So when you're ready, roll down whatever way you want. All the way to the floor this time. Hands relax. And breathe, allow your body to straighten out. We go into our series of 5. Starting off the single leg stretch first. Okay? So when you're ready and when you've allowed your body to stretch out and you found your good position, your good alignment on the mat, again, re-engaging that harness, guys. Those core muscles right down here around your pelvis, drawing it up and wrapping it around. And when you're ready, let's lift up our left leg, keep it locked. Let's bring our right leg in, pull it right in, drop those shoulders, guys, and activate your core, and grab that leg down as low as you can, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Into our double leg stretch, guys, so we can pull it in. Hands go behind as the legs go out, and back together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight leg right, guys, and switch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Both legs together, guys. Double leg straight. Cradle the head with the hands. Lower down and up. Lower down and up. 45 degrees is loads. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right leg, guys. Crisscross to finish. 12 in total. Rotate elbow to knee, and then switch for 1. Bring those knees in and relax. Whew. Of course, absolutely burned out since yesterday and the day before. So I'm struggling, guys, but I hope you're managing and you're doing okay. Pull those knees in. Just get a little bit of a stretch to your lower back. Rocking from side to side and breathe. Good. Just to help us with that stretch, guys, what we're going to do is extend the left leg. Use the right leg as a little bit of leverage just to roll up. Good. And we're going to do some rolling like a ball. So what I want us to do is come tight into our knees. Grabbing down your legs as low as you can, all right? Just like we did in the roll downs, guys, we're going to round the back as we roll, okay? So we're going to lift our legs and then round the back out and allow our body to roll and then come back up and then roll and come back up. Round the back, almost massaging it into the mat. And if you don't come all the way back up to the top after each roll, don't panic, just go back and come up again. Exhale, up. Let's do 2 more. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Well done. Right, guys, when you're ready, just come to a seated position. And what we're going to do, guys, is just some little turns, okay? So just allow ourselves to turn back onto a front-facing position. What we're going to do is we're going to lift up our, we'll start on this side actually. We'll lift up and bend our left leg, okay? Putting our foot flat, keeping our right leg straight, okay? What I want us to do, guys, is we're going to turn in to the hip on our right, okay? And we're going to lift, push ourselves up with the left foot that's flat and draw our right leg back in, okay? So we're going to push into our hands, rotate over to our right hip, lift it up slightly so that we can pull our leg back and come to a lunge position, okay? And then we're going to reverse that, staying on that side, okay? So hands go to my right side. I'm going to lift my right leg up and push it through. So that it comes out through the center, and I'm in that seated position that I started out, okay? And we're going to keep going there, all right? I'm going to turn to the front so you can see from this angle, all right? Left foot is flat, right foot is long. Turn into that right hip, hands down, lift up. So I'm pushing my hips up off the floor so that I can lift that right leg back through and turn into that kneeling position, okay? And continue down, right leg comes through. Seated position, hold on to the left knee, and then reverse it, back. Come up tall. So really engage the core here, guys, because we are rotating, all right? We're rotating. So we need to let the core rotate and keep the back safe as it does it. Let's do 3 more on this side. Out. Hold on to the left knee. Turn. Right hip, hands down. Lift. Bring it back. Come up. Down. Push through. Seated position, left leg. And again. And come up. Lovely. Come back to a seated position, guys. So hands down. All right. Lift and push the right leg through. And then turn. Hold on to the left leg. And we're going to switch to the other side. Okay. So right leg is bent this time. Right leg is flat. Left leg is extended. Okay. Turning our both hands over outside our left hip. Pushing into that right foot. Pushing into our hands. Lift up. And then pull the left leg through. And then rotate into a lunge position, a half knee position. Okay? And then reverse it down. Left hip, lift, push the leg through, come to a seated position, hold on to that right leg, and then rotate again. 2 hands down. Now, my first front hand is having to raise up a little bit to allow my leg to come through. That's fine, because I'm going to control it as I do. It's just a controlled movement, getting up and down off the floor, all right? Which you should be able to do from the ages 7 months to 70. Getting up and down off the floor. Maybe not 7 months, but you get the idea. Good, let's do 3 more. Through. Hold on to that right knee and rotate. Use that core. Push it back. And again. Good, 1 more time. Good, and we're here, guys. Finishing off in that half kneeling position. What we're going to do from here is bring both knees down. Okay? Making sure they're about hip distance apart. What I want us to do is to push our bum down towards our heels. Again, I'm going to turn slightly to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Push my bum back towards my heels and allow my body to naturally lean forward with the neutral spine. Okay? So as you can see, when I'm going up and coming down, all I'm thinking about is my hips. My body will move around my hips. All right, I'm going to just use my core to stay safe. Good, so go down. What I want us to do, guys, is try and get our hands down, elbows to the floor just in front of the knees, and we're going to rise up from here. Okay, so when you're ready, really squeeze into that core, activate those glutes, extend the hands, draw yourself up, squeeze the glutes here, and again, hips go back, control down, elbows down, extend the hands, squeeze the glutes up, and again, breathe. Think about keeping that spine neutral. So if you find yourself doing this all the way up and down, all right, then don't go so low. Just go to about here and then come up. Think about here. That's all we want. That hinge through the hips. Elbows down. Extend the hands. Back is neutral. Squeeze up. Good. And keep going. Big squeeze into those glutes in the core now, guys. Extend the hands. Squeeze. And again, down. Drop the elbows. Extend. Squeeze. 3 more times. Let's go. Elbows down. Extend. Up. And again. Last time. Good. Then drop. Bump back toward the heels, and this time recover in your child's pose position. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're coming into a plank position, guys, with a little bit of rotation. Okay? What I want us to do is put our arms out, as always, stacking the wrists under the elbows and under the shoulders. We're going to come into a plank position. What I want us to do, though, guys, is wrap our right foot around our left foot. Okay? So automatically here, what's happening is I'm getting more tension on my left side, and it's wanting my body to rotate, so I'm going to allow it to rotate. Right hand is going to go up to the ceiling, and I'm going to come back down. Keeping those legs wrapped around, I'm going to go over, follow with my eyes, and breathe. Let's do 4 more. With control. 1 more time. Don't over rotate, come back. Bring that right leg around. Back into child's pose just to take that pressure off the wrist. but it is going to get a break as we're working one side at a time. When you're ready, back up in that plank position. This time, wrap the left over the right, rotate, back down, keeping the leg wrapped. Allow the body to turn back slightly so you can feel that rotation through the core. That's where the move is initiated from. That's where the control comes from. So we shouldn't fall like out of there. Back down too hard. We should come back to control. Go 3 more. Last 2. Bring the legs around into that plank position. Drop the knees back into child's pose and breathe. Beautiful. When you're ready, coming out of that child's pose position, let's bring the hips towards the floor. Get a little bit of flexion in the back. Hold the shoulders back and down. Bend the elbows as much as you need to. Try to get the hips close to the floor. Go ahead and push back into child's pose again. And breathe. Holding on with that harness, guys. Remember, those muscles around the pelvis. Come back into a plank position. Only a 10-second hold, so focus on squeezing the right muscles, being in the right position. Drop the knees into child's pose. Take a deep breath, come back up into a plank. 10-second hold again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Push back. If you need to come out of child's pose position into that half plank, that's fine. Otherwise, draw it up. 10-second hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We're going to do this 2 more times. So 1 deep breath in child's pose, and then come up to a plank, extend, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Push it back. Deep breath in child's pose. 1 more time. Up we come. Plank position. 10-second hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees for a second so we can come into a good position. Drop your left elbow. Turn your left hand towards your right hand so that we can just turn into a side plank. It's a little bit like we did before, guys, except this time we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips for a second and breathe. When you're ready, come up another 10-second hold. Extend. Don't roll the hips. Make sure those hips are on top of each other. Nice line through the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down with control. We've got 1 more this side, and we switch to the other side. When you're ready, up we come. And extend. And hold 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to the front. And let's go to the other side. So this time, right hand goes towards left elbow. And then we roll over. Come on to our side. Extend. And breathe. And focus on your position. 10-second hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hips down to work the flow. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, come up. Only 10-second hold, guys, so really focus on your position. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We got 1 more on this side. When you're ready, side plank. We come. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See, can you turn around without dropping your hips into a low plank position? So elbows under the shoulders. Head in line. Hold there. All I want us to do now, guys, is just drop the knees, tap the floor, straighten them up. Tap, straighten, tap, straighten. If you're on your knees already, that's fine. Just stay there and breathe into your core. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees this time, guys. Walk the hands back into that child's pose position. Recover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, guys, into a forward facing position. So we're sitting up. We'll get a little bit of a stretch here now, guys, before we finish. Bulk of the work is done. All right. So what I want us to do is we can do straight legs, guys, but I'm going to bend my knees a little bit because I want to be able to reach my toes. Okay? So bend the knees as much as you have to. Take a deep breath. Reach forward towards your feet. Grab down behind your ankles. And try to pull your body into your thighs as you exhale. And come up nice and slowly. Straighten up at the top, pull your shoulders down. We're going to do that stretch again, guys. All right. So when you're ready, grab down as low as you can in the legs and try and connect your body to your thighs. Okay. So remember, if you have to bend your knees up to do that, then do. All right. What we're going to do is take a deep breath. Exhale, reach, and then draw the body down towards the thighs and breathe. Now, if you connected your body to your thighs, what I want you to try and do is straighten out one leg at a time and keep your body where it is. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Roll up nice and slow. Good stuff. When you're ready, let's put that right leg behind us to a 90 degrees position. Bend that front leg to 90 degrees as well. Okay? I'm going to try and tuck that leg back as much as I can so I can get as tall as I can in that front leg. And try and release my hands if I can. Okay? As soon as I do that, my hip is really burning. I'm really having to fight to stay up. I'm going to try and stay here as much as I can. And then I'm going to try and extend my hands. I'm going to turn my body into that back hip and then across to the front. Good. When I'm ready, I'm going to lower my chest down towards that front knee and come up. Deep breath. Chest down. So think about, chest up. So think about pushing the belly button down to make the inside thigh. Come up. One more time. Good. And relax. Let's go to the other side. So we'll bring the right leg forward, push my left leg back as much as I can so that I can come in to an elevated position. I'm struggling more on this side today for some reason, but these things happen. Fingers there, turn into that hip, out. Struggling with my internal rotation on that hip, being able to push it in and get my body to lift up, all right? That's something I got to work on. We all have our little things, guys, that we need to work on in terms of flexibility, but the hips are so important. If we can get them flexible, we're halfway there. Belly button towards the inside thigh, keep the chest up, come up, and again, down we go. And up, one more time. Good. Come out of it, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to lift ourselves up almost into a pigeon pose and then push our leg back, feet together, walk the hands back toward the feet. When they get there, guys, just release the head, release the arms, let them hang and breathe. Allow the body to stretch out. Good, and then roll up, chin on the chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, deep breath, inhale up. And exhale down. That's it, guys, for today. Well done. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you got some benefit out of that and keep moving throughout the rest of the week. And we'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks very much.